Hello everyone, this is Day Trader Matt with businesswithtrading.com doing a recap of our trading room for Wednesday the 8th of June. Today was a fun day. We took our first trade right here about 10 minutes after the market opened at 475, and we were able to write that thing down, exiting on the way down. And we took another short over here, which we obviously got stopped out on, and we watched the markets move around, and we took a short right here, which we were able to exit on the way down. Watched it come up a little bit, and we did hop in a short here, and we took profit on the way down. I'm not going to include that in the room because I closed the room at 12. I was still in the trade. I did update people and tell them I got out, but I told them before I entered this trade I would not include it in the stats because it was already 12, and I didn't include it in the stats even though it was a winning trade. I'm not going to include anything before 9:30 or after 12 o'clock, even if the room's still open. So that's why I'm not including that. But anyway, we did have 3 trades, 2 winners, 1 loser, for a maximum profit potential of 5 points or 20 ticks. This week I've beaten every stat I've done, so definitely done pretty good. What I do is I assume that we're trading with only one contract. What's the maximum potential we could have done with one contract? And in the room, of course, I do a multiple contract system, and that's my challenge. Can I beat the number at the end of the day? And the reason I do this is twofold. Showing people what can be done with only one contract, because a lot of new traders will come in and they should only trade one contract because they're new, and also some of them come in and they want to trade one contract. So it shows you what can be done. And for me, my challenge is to beat the result at the end of the day. I think trading is very, very competitive. That's why I love it so much, because it is very competitive. And doing this just ups the competition one more. And I'm not competing with anyone else, I'm competing with myself, and that's the way it should be. A lot of people, they, keeping up with the Joneses, they try to buy stuff to keep up with their neighbors. Their neighbor has a boat, they go buy a boat. And it kind of reminds me of that movie Borat. He says his neighbor had some wooden steps, so he got some. Or, he had some, so his neighbor got some. So he bought an iPod, his neighbor couldn't afford one. The same type of concept. Everyone's trying to compete with each other on stuff that doesn't really matter. So we're kind of ingrained, that competition is ingrained in our psyche throughout our lives. We compete in sports when we were kids, we compete in sports sometimes when we were adults, we compete in grades in school. When you're younger, usually, well, I don't want to say usually, sometimes you race other people and you compete that way, and it seems like we're competing in everything. Well, competition with yourself is definitely the toughest, because some things about yourself you just don't want to accept. Like, some people are overweight, they don't want to accept it. Some people are not using the talent that they have, but they don't want to accept it because they want to be lazy, and they don't want to maybe they don't want people to ask them to do things, so they're gonna act like they're beneath their own potential or something like that. But anyway, I think competition with yourself is definitely the best, and that's why I do this. I know that was a very long-winded explanation with a lot of stuttering in between, but it is what it is. But anyway, I encourage you to come check out the website, www.abusinesswithtrading.com. We have a lot of fun every day, Monday through Friday, talking about the market. Watching the S&P futures. That's what we do every day. I believe, and I started this room with a theory. Well, I guess it wasn't a theory because I kind of did that. But focusing on one market allows you to, get a better grasp of things, and you can make money in anything. But I think focus is where it's at. Some companies make money doing everything, but the ones that focus to have a real niche are the ones, they do really well. So that's why I do this. That's why I focus on the S&P 500 all the time. But we do have a lot of fun. We do analysis. I do a morning, afternoon analysis. I usually do a member video on the weekends. So it's definitely a lot of fun. And I also get to meet new traders and learn new things from the people that I meet, which is totally awesome. But anyway, come check out the website. I encourage you to stop by, at least say hi. If you do enjoy these videos, please click the Twitter, Facebook, and like buttons. Definitely would appreciate that. Hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning in the markets. Thank you.